I think that measurement on everything which is online is something which will last and which will continue to grow and which will be helped by better profiling and better tools on analytics, etc. This will never, ever separate us from the idea that we need to be creative. To be online without being creative is useless, it's pointless, and if we want to reach the right performance, we absolutely need to be creative. Being online is not enough. To be honest, when you look at digital creativity, you have a lot of reason to be a little bit frustrated, a little bit disappointed. There is obviously a lot of countries which are doing good things, but the level of creativity in the digital space is not at the standard that we have reached with TV and with other media. I have a lot of hope that we will get there. So today you have some great work which is coming from the US, from the UK, from Germany, here in this country, or from France or other countries. But getting a standard which is good enough, which is strong enough, which is making really a difference is something which is yet to be built.
The recession also, I think, will be very good for digital marketing overall. I think when you go to meet with the major companies and agencies in the world, to a company, all of them in this recession made very tough internal changes to reorganize, and digital happens to be the place they centered around. So I would expect actually there to be a faster fundamental shift to digital leaving the recession than there was before the recession, which is going to be beneficial to the internet sector in general. I think, second of all, is when you talk to those companies, there's the changes that they made actually are really around, and this goes to your question about what the ad market's going to do, is a lot of them historically ran, just ad networks and ran big scale things, commodity type things because it was fast, cheap, and actually, to be honest with you, they didn't have enough people to understand how to switch the money over. I think you're starting to see a bifurcation now, which is ad networks, and we have one of the largest ones, will be incredibly successful because the technology is getting much better. But when you go to meet with some of the large CPG companies or those type of companies, they're actually very engaged in terms of taking branded and entertainment stuff that they've historically done on television and start to move it to much larger online segments. So coming out of the recession, I think ad networks will continue to grow, but I think you'll see a resurgence of display and video advertising, which is probably high CPM, high engagement, and branded entertainment.
I think we've had a tendency, in my opinion, to look at what we do in digital advertising and marketing as very binary, zero-sum, black and white, either or. We keep thinking that we have to choose something. We have to choose search, we have to choose display, we have to choose direct response, or we have to choose branding. And one of the things that I love the most about digital marketing is it's the only medium that we have where we occupy every point on the marketing spectrum.
Right.
So we can create brand awareness, and we go all the way through to the point of sale.
Right.
And so instead of just always talking about ourselves as direct response or branding or science or art, we're both. So the point of my speech this morning was we need to open up and realize that we're an and industry, and we don't have to keep choosing.
Things going to happen. One is the TV broadcasters are going to have much more fragmentation of the way the content is going to be distributed. So they need to continue to build their strong brands and build their content and reach audiences on one side, and on the other side they will have to be able to manage distribution of that content across. And it's going to move from offline to online. They're not really extensions like any broadcaster.com or .de, and on top of that they will have also to manage the distribution of their content through destination platforms like YouTube, which are going to become big destinations for consumers.
tell you what I'm gonna do. Get close and share my views. So you got the girls and you got a couple more. Yeah, all you meet me in the middle of the floor, so the air is thick. Love is here on the floor. But I don't mind. It's alright, something else is on your mind. Nothing lasts, all that shines. Now the teeth are running to you. All those things are nice, but it's not why I'm here. I don't wipe away your tears. Everybody loving you. Du bist ein Schauer wie Plätzchen. Sie kommt auf den Zug. Na klar, super schön. Ja klar, erinnere mich mal in Zeit. Ich habe einen Freund, sozusagen mein Bester. Und ich habe ein Problem, ich stehe als seine Freundin, ich als seine Schwester. Ich hab die Schwester stehen, endlich nicht das Problem, das wir haben. Wenn er sie und mich und sehen, kommt sie in den Raum, wird mir schwindelig. Sag ich, sie will nichts von mir, dann schwindelig. Ich will sie will nicht, das weiß sie, das weiß ich. Nur mein bester Freund, der weiß es nicht. Und somit sind sie sozusagen in der Pflicht.